Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today in this video we have two mini PC. We're gonna see if we can edit videos on mini PC. I will give you the best option if you wanna get a mini PC. Also, before you buy any mini PC, there is things you should be aware of. There is some mini PC that looks good, but they are not, especially the mini PC or laptop that have U layer in the processor series. This layer basically means ultra power saving, and normally these processors made specifically for normal use in some office tasking. For editing, you will need something different. Anyways, I will try to explain everything that you have to know before you buy a laptop or mini PC or even a normal PC desktop. So let's get into it. First, this is my experience with this mini PC. I have used this mini PC for gaming and normal things like browsing and watching videos. Here I have two mini PC. These are not the best mini PC on the market, but even though, there is still things you should know before you get mini PC. This is the RYZEN 5 3550H with 16GB RAM, 256GB storage, integrated GPU Vega 8. And this is the RYZEN 7 3750H with 25GB RAM, 512GB storage, integrated GPU RX Vega 10. First important thing that you should know is to avoid this brand, Minisform Mini PC, even if you find it at very low pricing. The good thing about Minisform, it's cheaper compared to other companies. But unfortunately, there is some issues that you could face, especially when it comes to the Wi-Fi. And there is some other things. I will explain everything in more details. But first, let's see if we can edit videos on this mini PC. For video editing, I have edited a lot of videos on this mini PC RYZEN 5. When I start YouTube, I got this mini PC to edit my videos. I was beginner, so at that time, it was not a problem. If you're gonna edit some full HD videos with just some basic editing like trimming and cut and some later transition and effects, almost any PC could be enough for this kind of job. I was able to edit 4K with this mini PC, but with some optimization setting. On this mini PC RYZEN 5, the editing only possible on low light video editing software. I was using CapCut for very long time. I have tested OpenShot, CapCut, Clipchamp, Filmora and a lot low light editing software. So the editing on this mini PC, it was fine. But when it comes to the Premiere Pro, the software was running very slow and the export takes very long time. In the 4K was there no ability to edit 4K on Premiere Pro with this mini PC. You can edit 4K but on CapCut or something like that. On Premiere Pro it's very lagging and so slow. And when it comes to the best free editing software, DaVinci Resolve, the mini PC was barely able to run the software. It was almost impossible to do anything, lagging, crashing all the time, even without using transitions or any light effects. For DaVinci Resolve, most mini PC can't do the job as it should be. So basically, if you wanna do some simple editing on CapCut, Clipchamp or any other less demanding software, the RYZEN 5 mini PC could be enough. But if you wanna edit on Premiere Pro or DaVinci Resolve, it's better to go for RYZEN 7 or RYZEN 9. But these mini PC a little bit expensive. With this pricing, you could get something like ITX PC desktop with GPU. The ITX PC is a bigger than mini PC, but still way smaller than normal PC in the size. Anyways, if you wanna build or buy PC, I will share with you some of the best suggestions in the end of the video. So this was the first one, the mini PC RYZEN 5. Now let's upgrade a little bit and move to the next. We have RYZEN 7 mini PC. I have edited a lot of videos on this mini PC as well. And I have tested Premiere Pro, DaVinci Resolve and almost all editing software. For video editing, it works way better than the RYZEN 5. CapCut, Clipchamp and all the light editing softwares runs perfectly and without any issues. And also the Wi-Fi was stable and I did not face any problem. For editing on Premiere Pro, I have tried that software. Actually was good experience. It wasn't perfect, but it's capable. you can edit videos with less lagging compared to the Ryzen 5, but this experience was with original software editing. The not original Premiere Pro is not smooth even with good PC, and of course it's not safe. In general, you can edit videos on Premiere Pro. You can use some transition and effects. Basic editing, it's fine. And if you wanna do more than that, like 4K editing and using some 3D effects and more complex things, this mini PC is not the right option. And when it comes to DaVinci Resolve, you can do some basic editing at full HD. You can't use all the transition you have on software. Some transitions and effects, it doesn't work properly and cause a lot of lagging, and sometimes the software stop working and crashes. You can use some light effect, but it's still lagging. Trim and cut videos on DaVinci Resolve is fine. For effect and transition, the software will be lagging. And sometimes, as I said, the software got stuck, so you will have to close the software and open it again. The good thing about DaVinci Resolve, it saves the process automatically. Even if you faced crashing, the process will be saved. So basically, if you need mini PC and you wanna use DaVinci Resolve, you better avoid any old mini PC. You can go with the latest Ryzen 7 or Ryzen 9. But just you have to know that even with latest mini PC, if you wanna do some more advanced editing, you will see a lot of lagging and the performance will not be smooth. So now we know most of the mini PC are not good option for advanced video editing, but it's okay for normal and basic video editing. Now I will speak about the issues that you could face with some minis for mini PC. Unfortunately, many minis for mini PC have issues with Wi-Fi. Lately I was thinking to get no mini PC from minis for Ryzen 9. I found that mini PC at cheap without SSD and RAM, but as always, before I make any purchase, I like to do some research. So the first thing I did, I searched if there is Wi-Fi issues, and unexpectedly I found that there is a lot of users have the exact issue as my PC Ryzen 5. The Wi-Fi wasn't stable even with the latest mini PC. Before I thought it was just with my mini PC Ryzen 5, but was there a lot of mini PC have the exact problem, and I searched if there is any solution. So I opened my mini PC and I removed the Wi-Fi card, and after that I plugged an external antenna Wi-Fi. And then the Wi-Fi connection was stable entire day without any issue. So because of that, I knew that the problem was with Wi-Fi card, because before I removed the Wi-Fi card, I have tested this external antenna Wi-Fi, but the Wi-Fi wasn't stable either. It was there some confliction between internal Wi-Fi and this antenna Wi-Fi. But after I removed the Wi-Fi card, the external antenna Wi-Fi worked perfectly fine and still working without any problem. For me, this is not a problem because I don't use this mini PC. But the only solution for this mini PC is to replace the Wi-Fi card or to remove the Wi-Fi card and use external antenna Wi-Fi. The only problem with changing the Wi-Fi card, it's too small. The cables have very small connectors where you should connect them, and I myself, I couldn't do that. The connectors are so tiny. So if you have this issue, the solution is to remove the Wi-Fi card and use external antenna Wi-Fi. And if you wanna buy mini PC, better make some research and see which company make better quality mini PC. Even if it's more expensive, it's better than having this kind of issues. And in my opinion, the Beelink mini PC somehow is good quality. I never get anything from them, but I found some good rating about this company on internet. So and for this one, the Ryzen 7, it's called Nepuji. From my experience, it works fine. I did not have any issue with it. The Wi-Fi is stable and perfect. For video editing, as I said, it works better than Ryzen 5. Also, it's good for Premiere Pro, but with only full HD videos. But when it comes to the DaVinci Resolve, it's not good enough. There is a lot of lagging even with just full HD videos. So if you like to use DaVinci Resolve with good and smooth performance, it's better to build or to buy a normal PC desktop, because this software is high demanding for video editing. And the last thing you should know about mini PC or laptop is the processor. There is a lot of laptops and mini PC that comes with Ryzen 7 and Ryzen 9. They look excellent, but in reality they are useless when it comes to editing. So if you want best performance mini PC or laptop, go for HX or H. These are the best quality. And for PC desktop, the G means integrated iGPU. If you wanna build PC or buy PC, when it comes to the Ryzen processors, you better go with the latest M5 socket, because with new generation you will have a lot of options to upgrade. For example, if you get the latest M5 motherboard, you will just upgrade the processor. In the previous generation, M4 is a cheaper and still great, but in my opinion, it's better to go with the latest M5, because with M4 there is not a lot of upgrade options. Also, the latest M5 offer better performance. And the good thing about the latest processor M5, almost all the processors have integrated GPU, except the processors that have F at the end processor numbers. For example, this one, it doesn't have integrated GPU, which means you will need to use a graphic card in order to use it. And my suggestion, if you wanna buy or to build PC at the budget, go for the Ryzen 5 7600 or Ryzen 5 7600X. These processors are amazing for video editing and gaming. There is no big difference between these two processors, but if you find them at similar price, go with Ryzen 5 7600X. This one slightly better. These processors comes with integrated GPU. You can edit videos without external graphic card, but sometimes you might need to use external graphic card if you wanna do some heavy tasking with good and smooth performance. And for the size, if you don't like a big size PC case, you can buy micro ITX. The micro PC case is slightly smaller in the size compared to the full size ATX. Also, there is smaller cases as ITX, but the problem with ITX is the material. The specs are too expensive. You can find good and cheap ITX PC case, but the problem is with motherboard. Good ITX motherboard are expensive. Also, the power supply is overpriced. It costs more than $100 at the cheap. There is some cheap ITX power supply, but I don't recommend it at all. It's very noisy. It will be impossible to keep the PC inside your home. So now the conclusion. If you want mini PC for video editing, go with Ryzen 7 or Ryzen 9. These mini PC offer better performance. So that's when it comes to the mini PC. And if you wanna build or buy PC at the budget, you can go with Ryzen 5 7600. These two processors are the best at the budget. And if you have GPU, you will get excellent performance. You can edit 4K without any problem. So that was the end of the video. I hope you find this useful. Have a good day and thank you for watching.